Hey guys, this is Greg. Gonna give you a little how-to on how to adjust brakes. Now we are under the back end of a old Peterbilt here at J-Tech Institute in Jacksonville. What we're gonna do is check out this Type 30 brake chamber that's right here. Alright, we need to get an idea of what kind of stroke it has and see if we need to adjust our brakes or not. So on this Type 30 chamber back here, it's a really popular chamber. We're going to measure it out. These should have about 2.5 inches of stroke available. So what we're going to do is we're going to give it a measurement, we're going to see where it's at, and then we're also going to show you how to adjust the brakes. Now mind you, when you're doing a brake adjustment, number one, always have on your safety glasses. This is a pair of safety rated sunglasses that I got on Amazon.com itself. Whenever you are doing anything to the wheel end, anything to an axle on any truck, bus, commercial vehicle, you need to do the same thing to the other end. So after we are done with this end, off video, I'm going to go ahead and adjust the other brake. So what we're going to do is we're going to get a measurement from the body of the brake chamber to the center of the clevis pin first. You just need a tape measure for this part. So we're right at 2 3/4 inches, and now we're gonna have the brakes applied at about 90 psi. We've already checked the air pressure on the truck. We're sitting right at 90 psi. This is the application that we want to have because that's about the service pressure that you're typically going to be hitting the brakes at. Brake! All right. So as you can see, we went from 2 3/4 inches all the way to 4 inches center of clevis pin. So what you want to do is you want to do a little bit of math. You want to subtract that. That's going to give us 1 1/4 inches of stroke. Now, a lot of times that can be a bit much, you know. So what we're going to do is we're going to get an adjustment on the brakes and make sure they're good. All right, I'll see you back under here, and I'll have some tools. All right, guys. So now that we are back under the truck, I have a 3/8 ratchet with a 7/16 socket on it. So all we're gonna need, what we're doing is adjusting the brake at the slack adjuster. Now, when are you going to adjust an automatic slack adjuster? On install. If it is out of adjustment with an automatic slack adjuster, even after doing a few checks, you wanna go ahead and replace that slack adjuster, install a new one, make sure it's greased up good. You know, make sure that you do it to the other side of the axle and get on down the road. So here, we're going to take you through as if we were installing a brand new one. Now, on an automatic slack adjuster, it's basically a ratcheting mechanism that is going to let the brakes continue to apply correctly and, have the stroke of the chamber well maintained. So, if the stroke is off, that means that the automatic slack adjuster is not doing its job properly. So what we're going to do here is we're going to start ratcheting down the slack adjuster and make sure that we get full contact with our brake pads to the drum. Now, after that, we're going to back it off a half turn. And when you do so, any ratcheting movement on these automatic slack adjusters, if you can see a pawl on the outside, which is basically your click stop, you're going to want to pull that out. Now on this slack adjuster, I've already checked, we don't have a pawl showing. So we're just going to have to do it an old manual way with the adjustment nut. So here we go. Alright, so that's tightened all the way down. As you can see, we are in complete contact with the pad, or excuse me, the shoe and the drum. So now, we're going to back this off half a turn. There we go. You should hear some clicks like that. and then we're gonna recheck here in just a moment.
Brakes! Alright!
As you can see there, that measurement was a lot better. We went from 2 3/4 inches as our start, and we pulled out to, it was 3 1/4. So that means we got half an inch. Half an inch is ideal, man. Half an inch throw is awesome for these Type 30 brake chambers. So thank you so much for watching my video. I really appreciate it. If you have any other questions or comments, let me know. Thanks. This has been Diesel Tech Greg at JTech Institute. Have a good one.